Hey, how you doing? This is Tom, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show. And this morning I was playing around trying to find out if there's anything on shortwave, as conditions have not been very good for shortwave. And I was using my Grundig 800 and using my 31-foot vertical antenna from MFJ. Kind of, you know, best case conditions for my setup down here in my workshop. So I did receive this station, I believe it's from Cuba, so it's not far, well, it's not too far from me. It's not like it's in China or England or something like that. And it's coming in really strong, and of course they're broadcasting towards the United States. All the people that have left Cuba, they're broadcasting to them, I think. Anyway, so I thought what I would do is, since I still haven't got a chance to do a shortwave reception test on these radios, these are the TIVDIO radios, 3 of them here, and I would see if these radios can receive that strong signal using their built-in antenna in this noisy RF environment in my workshop. Now, I found out earlier that one of the biggest contributors to the noise is the fan I use, so I got that fan turned off, and it's kind of warm in here in my workshop. Although it's cool outside, it hasn't cooled down much in here. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. So I'm going to go through each of these radios and show you that particular frequency, which is 5.025. It is 7:30 in the morning here in Clearwater, Florida. So I've got the Grundig radio turned down. Matter of fact, I'll turn it off so it's not influencing anything. So it's turned off. And we'll start with this one here. I got this little bottle here because this thing does not want to stand up. Let me look down here. It should, but it won't stand up. I don't know why. I think it's because of the telescopic antenna. And I could probably position this to kind of act as a counterbalance, but it's still still not very good, and it has no kickstand. So anyway, so we're going to try this one first. I'm going to turn the other two off so they don't interfere. There's always that question. Okay, so those two are off. Now, this is the only one that's on. It's, here, let me zoom in a little bit here. That's the best I can do. So there it is, 5.025. I like this display with the green, very, what's the word I'm looking for? Even, very even display. I like that display. I'm trying not to bang the antenna. So let's turn the volume up. The station is there. Let me move it around. Picking up a lot of noise. But the station is there. Or was. We quit talking. Move it away. It's there, but it's coming and going. So it's struggling with, and there's a lot of noise, struggling with the noise in this room. So I'm going to turn this one off. Okay, that one's off. And I'll put the telescopic antenna down so I don't break it off. Now here's the one that's been doing pretty good. We'll turn it on in previous test. Okay, it's tuned to 5.025. Now, this is side lit on the display. It's easy to read, but it's not very pretty compared to the green backlit. Okay, we'll turn the volume up. Where's that button? Right there. Try. There it is. I would say the reception is about the same. Poor, but you can receive the station. Now, it was better on these radios a half an hour ago when I first started using it. Okay, let's turn this one off. Bye-bye. And we'll get the antenna down so it'll break it off. And lastly, oh, model numbers. Gosh, I forgot to mention the model numbers. I am such a dummy sometimes. This is the V116. Okay. This one, the last one I just tried, is the V-115. So far, this has been my favorite. It does have direct tune. The other one does not. Now, the last one, which is the most expensive, and I think, well, you can look up the prices, but this is the most expensive. It's at least 50% more than the other two. So I'm going to turn it on. It has a nice even display. And there is 5.025, and I'll turn the volume up. I'll set it down. Sometimes your hands have an influence. This also does not have, I'll let you listen to it first. So the station is really weak now. Maybe, it's getting weaker as time goes on. Let me go back to to this one. I think this one has been the kind of the cream of the crop. Turn the volume back up. And I'll extend the antenna. And I'll get my hands away from it. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's the situation with shortwave is, signals can come and go. And so, like I said, when I started setting up for this video, I was getting a fair signal on all three. But it appears, in general, maybe with little difference here and there, that the reception on shortwave on that particular frequency is about the same across the three radios. And now let's go back to the Grundig with an external antenna. So that's, that's probably best case. Let me turn it back on. Turn the volume back up. Oh, yeah, the signal's still perfect. Ooh, I'm getting some jammy or something there. Did you hear that? That a lot of the shortwave stations, especially in, I'll call it depressed nations like North Korea, Cuba, they get a lot of interference. People are, other countries jamming. There we go. So it's coming in strong again. It's an external antenna. But like I said before, when I first started setting up, these three radios were all getting that station using their built-in antenna. And it was fair. It was understandable. Still a lot of noise it was fighting. They were fighting. Possibly they will do better when I get at the park or something with less interference. Let me just turn this one back up for a second. The signal, the signal itself is a little better. It's, you know, coming and going, but it's really fighting the noise. And like I say, I have my fan turned off and I have the air conditioner turned off. So those two things that normally contribute to noise are off. The computer doesn't typically contribute to the noise. So that's it. Just another test. Whether it's valid or not, I don't know. I do hope to get, because the weather is, well, if the weather started cooling down here in Florida, now it's gone back up again, and it's like going to be in the 90s today. So I'm not going to be doing any field tests, at least this week. Maybe next week it'll cool off. We will see. If you enjoyed the show, please give me a thumbs up. That tells me whether I'm doing shows that you like or are interested in. And have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.